My name is Jacob Bird, and I drive a E92 M3. Right now the car has a Shirk mild street cam. It's got HKS headers, full 3 1/4 inch straight pipe all the way back. I have a Warble 450 from MotionWorks, and I have 950cc injectors from Matt Performance. And got a few carbon accents here and there, carbon trunk. It's got a gloss bright yellow wrap on it. Couple cool stickers and stuff like that, add some horsepower, you know. The yellow, I wanted to do something different, obviously, and popped out. Everyone's loving it. Drive around, people stare at it. I love it a lot. It's definitely different. That's what I wanted to go for. I've owned a lot of different cars, from sedans to, you know, SUVs and stuff like that, and this is by far my favorite. So, I mean, I've had an S4, I had an A8 out, I had a V8 as well, but definitely was a big boat. I had a Porsche Macan back when I was younger as well. That's an SUV, still up there. It's a Porsche, definitely a fun car to drive. I MR swapped a Saturn, made a little sleeper, so that was fun, but honestly, none of those really compare to this car. I mean, those cars stock compared to this car stock, there's no difference. I mean, this thing whips. Like, it's very fast, it's stock, and I've already put a lot of time into it, so I would like to make it faster than it is now. I love the handle, the sound, the feel, and the way you feel when you're just driving it, and the way it locks up, and going through the gears and making people look. It's all loud and rowdy and fun. Really, this car was my dream car. I'd see these on YouTube, drifting, doing all kinds of cool stuff, and I loved it. I even got the pattern tattooed on my wrist. I really love the E92s, especially just the motor they come with, the base, everything. Like, perfect car for me. It's what I saw myself in. I love these cars. I never thought I'd own one. I found the deal and I took it, couldn't turn it down. I'm on Airlift 3P. It's got full remote management. I can use my phone, I can use my pad. Best of the best, like, as of right now. I mean, they just came out with something different, but what I have is what I like. So. I wasn't really into like the bags scene and stuff like that. I was more into like kind of race car type stuff, not static, kind of more stance. I just went with bags with this, and I really love it. It changes the whole feel of the car when you're driving, bumps, everything turns. And you can go from taking sharp turns to going straight, and it's all tight and everything. I love it. But these cars this is what I dreamt, and I'm gonna keep this car definitely forever. So, I mean, maintenance is basic. You gotta stay up to date on your oil changes, everything like that. It's not expensive. That's just a common misconception on the cars. I mean, you have to have the money to maintain the car. That's just how it goes, you know? I had a crank sensor go out, that was it. I mean, when I bought the car, I obviously did everything it needed because I did a lot of research before purchasing. So, I mean, I've kept the car up to date on everything. So, as of right now, no problems. It likes to eat tires. That's about it. So, other than that, it's a great car. Rod bearings, a lot of people say. It's more or less just warming the car up before you drive it, not beating on it when it's cold, and usually it should be just fine. So. Terrible. Obviously terrible. It's a V8. I average probably 18 miles to the gallon. I commute this car about an hour and a half every single day, so it doesn't do very well. The car scene is my way of kind of just staying out of trouble. I used to screw up as a kid, so this is just, I feel myself when I'm driving, you know. I just love driving, you know. I love the sound, I love the looks, everything about the cars. It's definitely a whole different scene. You know, some people like to go to concerts. I like to go to car shows. You know, meet new people, go eat with friends that love cars as well. You know, go to cruises, everything. That's just my life, and I'm gonna keep that forever until the day I die. I would like to pass my car down to my children if that could be a possibility, and just hope that they're into that type of stuff as well. You know. Professionally, this is my job. I wrap cars for work. I do ceramic coating, PPF. I lay wrap on cars. It's my passion. I'm always going to have that passion. I want to work around cars for the rest of my life as well, just to kind of stay in that scene, you know, have that family. Future mods for the car are going to be, I'm going to be getting a carrier here soon, within a month or so. Roof carrier. I'm going to do a front mount single turbo. I'm going to be shooting for at least 850 to 1,000 wheel. Car makes roughly about 550 right now. I'd like to do a radial setup as well. Do a full custom trunk setup. It has one right now, but something a little bit different to kind of tie it in with the outside and the inside. I'm going to do a full Alcantara interior as well. Do a custom steering wheel and stuff like that. Just kind of taking my time with the car right now. You know, it's still definitely cold outside, so can't be driving the car as much as I am right now. Get an E92 M3. I love these cars. I really love this car. It's it just makes you feel that way you want to feel, you know.
I'm so surprised how loud it is.
But it's not as loud as it like with the windows up.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
When the windows are cracked, like you can definitely tell the difference. Oh, you got the GTR in the garage or what?
Yeah, it's all covered up.
Ooh. When are you gonna take it out?
I like taking it out after like first like rainfall,
Okay.
where all the salt gets
Washed off the streets and stuff, yeah. Just barely on it. It was raining one day and we were on our way to the mile meet, and my rubber in the rear was really bad. It's like pretty much a drag radial. We've been doing like 65, 70 and spun it twice across the highway and like landed it perfectly on the shoulder. It was me, her, and her little brother. We're like, what the just happened? But like saved it and everything. When I was spinning, I cranked it opposite and then like tried to point it straight. And when we were spinning, I literally made eye contact with a semi driver. Like his front end and everything. It was the scariest ever.
Wow.
Try not to be too shot a flame or something back there. I want it to be fast. I'm way used to it. I don't know how you feel, but I'm very used to this car. So to me, it doesn't seem fast at all.
It feels like it's already ready.
Yeah, it's definitely hyped up.
You still have the stock clutch on this?
No, it's upgraded. I mean, it's only good for like 800 wheel. I already did the braking process and everything, but I haven't really put much power to it, so not too worried about it at all. It's definitely a stiff clutch. It's kind of like a rubber band. It's easy to push, but as soon as you let up, it brings your foot back. You can feel it.
That was second gearbox?
Third. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, first and second in this car are practically useless.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
really?
they just spin.
So your power band is basically...
Yeah, it's all high end.
Yeah.
It's definitely a high end car. It maxes torque at 6,300 RPMs.
Oh, really?
And that's 3/4 of the RPM. So I mean, it red lines at 9K, which is extremely high for a V8, but I don't know. It's a very, very loud V8. Definitely have to, once I boost, maybe line up with the GTR. I need to get some radials though. I learned that I can't do a 15-inch wheel in the back because of the size of my brakes. So yeah, I need to do like a smaller caliper back there and stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can put like different rubber on my wheel. That's not really what I want. Because I think it'd be pretty badass if I had a drag radial on my E92.
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Definitely would turn some heads.
And with this exhaust setup, it's straight. It's not straight.
There's no resonator, no cats, no mufflers. It's got HKS headers. They're high flow, and then literally straight pipe all the way back. I've been considering getting some mufflers for it, but I'm still young. I still love the loudness and being obnoxious when I'm driving around. So
I mean, with a V8,
there's. I mean, hearing the V8 come in is everyone does it with these cars. They're like, oh, muffler delete. Oh, that's not loud enough. Oh, cat delete, not loud enough. Definitely gonna do the Gintani tune here within a month or so, along with the Carrier. And then I think I'm gonna settle down with the car for a little while, save up, because the turbo kit's gonna be all custom. Yeah, because the driver's side or passenger side header has to be wrapped into the driver's side, and then it's just got to be a lot of custom fabricating, and then getting the car tuned, finding where to go for that as well. It's
usually does a lot of BMW stuff.
I have a friend who does all my BMW work. He's extremely smart. Taught me how to tune the car. Just like all the things that could possibly be wrong with the car, he tells me what to look after like right away. Really good guy. But other than that, usually I go to like Eurotech. They do really good work as well. They're cheap and quick, right next to my work. They helped me figure out my crank sensor. The car was sputtering for a while. I wasn't able to go over 3,000 RPMs. And literally it was because I forgot to take an O-ring off the crank sensor, and it wasn't getting enough kinetic energy or something when it passed the flywheel. So they're like, you forgot an O-ring, cost me like $80, just paid for some labor. They did it in like 5 minutes. So it was just user error, which is totally okay, but they're really good people over there and they always take care of me. I love the yellow.
Yeah,
It looks so good.
It's crazy.
I can't get over it.
You get more attention.
Oh yes, by far.
With cops too.
I haven't actually gotten screwed with by the police yet, fortunately. Yeah, I mean it is end of month right now, so my luck probably get this, but I mean it's only been yellow for 2 weeks, so. Oh, water. I'm literally half on the throttle. Just try not to spin third.
Then you're gonna end up your next left 2 lanes.
Alright.
That's crazy.
Yeah, definitely obnoxious.
That's wild.
My Instagram is __JakeBird__. I'm really just mainly on Instagram. I don't use Facebook or anything like that. You can follow the build on my page, and plenty more to come for sure. So